what you want, what you need. I was listening to Love in This Club recently again. Still a banger.
It's really good.
It's never not going to be good. It's one of those transcends. It doesn't even sound corny. Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
like it does. But
it
like,
is corny, but it's a great song.
Okay, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, we're back.
The thing about R&B is that it is corny.
Right.
Like, but it's not. It's so good.
But like, there was a playlist that had Love in This Club and other R&B songs, and the other ones were definitely like that had aged poorly. But that one, I'm what you want, what you need.
I don't. Oh, okay. Here it is.
Yeah, it's I think it takes a while for it to.
Hey guys.
Ugh. We are going to have to get like a hotspot or something.
Yeah, we're still working out the kinks of this. Thanks everyone for sticking with us and standing by us. You're the true fans.
Everyone get out and push. I love that.
So sweet. Okay, so it is insanely frustrating, Cody.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna read our advice question and then that'll be it for today. Hey, hot messes. I'm having somewhat of a roommate issue.
Oh.
We're both familiar with roommate issues.
Well-seasoned roommate veterans.
I don't even know if you would classify it as that. Just for context, I'm a 29-year-old woman. My roommate is a 34-year-old dude.
Okay.
He's a close friend of one of my friend's boyfriends. An old roommate of mine moved out about a year ago. He was looking for a room. That's how we connected and have since become friends, but nothing romantic or sexual has ever happened between us.
Okay.
I'm way too concerned about the potential awkward living situation to ever hook up with someone I live with.
Valid.
You're a smart woman. In the past few months, he started dating a girl in her 20s, a bit younger than me, and bringing her around the apartment. I like the girl well enough. She seemed to treat him well. But I had never had a one-on-one conversation until, ... My roommate was taking a shower the other day, and she came out to the living room where I was watching a movie. We made small talk for a couple minutes, and then she very awkwardly started asking me questions about whether my roommate and I had ever hooked up. If I ever thought about it, why I wanted to live with a male roommate in the first place. The conversation seemed to go on, and I didn't know how to stop it. I assured her there's nothing between my roommate and me, and it finally ended with her saying, just wanted to make sure I had nothing to worry about.
Oh, weird.
I feel extremely uncomfortable now when she's over and self-conscious about how friendly I should act toward my roommate. I don't know if I should tell him what happened, or if maybe this would be solved if I moved out. I don't want to rock the boat with their relationship.
Oh.
How would you handle the situation?
Don't move out.
No, I think that's
Fuck
crazy.
This dumb bitch.
She's clearly super insecure.
Cody Allen said, was as you were reading it, it was like, red flag number 1, red flag number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, real talk.
I mean, listen, I have always said that unless it was a dire situation, I wouldn't live with somebody of the opposite sex, only because I do think that more problems of this nature can come up.
Yeah.
Even if you don't intend them to. And even if you have a perfectly respectful relationship between the two of you, I think it can just get awkward.
Yeah, I've lived with members of the opposite sex, and I fucked all of them. So, except for the gay guy, and it still didn't turn out well with the gay guy either. So I co-sign this.
Yeah, but that doesn't solve your problem because you're already living with them, and I understand also that it can work for some people,
totally.
And not to make a blanket statement, but it's just like, for this very reason, I'm out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't live with friends either, as a good rule. My mom told me that in my early 20s, and I was like, whatever. And then I lived with friends, and literally every single time I lived with friends.
It destroyed your relationship.
Yeah. I was also, like, a young mess. So I'm sure that I wasn't a pleasure to live with in certain aspects too, but yes, it generally tends to, fuck things up a little bit.
Well, it makes things uncomfortable because you have to have conversations that you would never have to have under normal circumstances.
Yeah.
Asking somebody to like clean up their shit or like do things that you don't want to cross that line with a friend who you care about.
Well, it's like when you move in with a boyfriend or girlfriend and it's like too soon and it destroys the relationship because the spark of your time spent together is now also spent doing like roommate shit.
Domestic type things.
And it kind of fucks up the romance.
What would you do? Would you tell the friend?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You would tell the roommate?
Because multiple thoughts here. Number one, when she said that he's in his like, what, early 30s?
He's 34.
Okay, 34, and she's like late
29.
Okay, that's like a pretty regular age. 29 is kind of old to be pulling weird shit like this.
Well, she said the girlfriend is like a couple years younger than her.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, I think if you're dating a younger person, you always have to be conscious of their young person bullshit.
Yeah.
So he needs to know that she's doing stuff like this. Because briefly this year, I experimented with a sexual relationship with a 23-year-old. Whoops! And I was like, every step of the way, I was like, okay, I have to like watch out for red flags, see if you're doing like idiot young 20 shit. And of course he did. And of course that's what ultimately ended our relationship. But like, you need to know about this stuff if you're dating a younger person because it's a major factor in deciding to date someone that much younger. You have to like constantly be like, are you acting appropriately? Is it inappropriate for me to be dating you when you're so young because you're inexperienced because you're doing dumb early 20s shit?
Yeah, I think so
this
too.
Is dumb 20 shit.
And also completely excluding the girlfriend. You want to maintain a good relationship with your roommate, so it's kind of important for him to know if something's making you uncomfortable in your own home. So, you should give him a heads up anyway to gauge his reaction on it.
Buffering. Fuck off. Live stream offline.
Fuck. Is it still recording? Is the audio still going to record if I keep talking?
Oh, hold on. We're back. Yeah.
Are we back? Is everyone with us?
Just choppy. Okay.
It's just choppy? Okay, we're gonna figure it out.
Rough.
We're gonna finish it up, and then we'll figure out the audio later.
Okay. So yeah, he needs to know. The male roommate needs to know. And they need to have
They need to have a conversation about what she can say to other friends of his when he's not around.
Yeah.
She waited until he wasn't around. I mean, obviously, but like, do you think she talked to him about it first?
No,
I doubt it.
no,
I doubt it.
No.
He would probably be horrified to know that she was talking to you about this.
Yeah. It sucks because she's gonna be in your home. I mean, it sucks ultimately for him, too, because he's dating a whack bitch.
Yeah.
And he maybe didn't know it. I mean, also, maybe he's saying stuff about you that is making this girl concerned.
Or maybe, is it possible at all that maybe you two are a little flirty together? I mean, not that would excuse her behavior.
She already mentioned, like,
they don't have a sexual relationship.
Yeah, but, like, thought about it for a second.
Well, she says, I'm way too concerned about the potential awkward living situation to ever hook up with someone I live with. So that doesn't mean you're not attracted to him.
No. Yeah, there's clearly, like, but, I don't know.
I still think that's pretty benign if you do flirt with each other a little bit, but if he's dating someone, she could be picking up on that energy
Of course.
And maybe that's why she said something, but that doesn't, I still say that doesn't make it okay.
No, it doesn't mean okay at all. She needs to say something, or trust her boyfriend, or don't. Maybe they'll fuck, and you should not be dating someone that you don't trust.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's not her concern.
No, but definitely don't think that you need to move out.
That's crazy.
Neither one of you needs to move out. Girl's probably going to be out during the next month anyway.
Yeah.
Like, the likelihood that this is going to be a long-term problem, especially if she's that insecure this early on in the relationship, I don't see good things happening. So,
No.
I would stay the course, girl, but definitely tell him what happened.
Yeah.
Don't worry that you're going to rock the boat. It's not up to you to maintain the peace in this situation. It's your fucking house.
Yeah. And be like, I don't know, depending on how weird you feel about it, you can also be like she can be around, but, it depends on how weird it gets, but you should be able to assert your boundaries with, like, this woman in your house.
Yeah, man.
Who made you feel weird in your own space. Get the fuck out of my space. I got my crystals. I got my plants.
I'm trying to create
and
a
I don't need your
sanctuary
whack
here.
bitch energy fucking my shit up.
I don't need that bad chakra in my life.
It really is amazing when you have like a bad roommate or a bad living situation, and when it gets better, you're like, I can't believe I was living in this shit.
Yeah, I had a bad roommate. I had a roommate
Bye, bitch!
I had a roommate that would just come home every day and literally scream about her job.
Yeah.
About how much she hated it, how much she hated her boss, how much she hated her life, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
She ended up leaving New York because she couldn't handle it. She hated being here. Which...
She also hated you.
She did not hate me.
I'm kidding.
She just, she was bitter toward me because she didn't feel like...
You represented, freedom and taking onus over your life, and she did not like that.
Yeah, she just, she got mad that I wasn't around the house as much to be doing, chores and stuff, which I can see to a certain extent, but at the same time, we're in fucking New York, and I'm sorry if I don't want to be in my 10-square-foot apartment in Crown Heights during, the little free time that I have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out there, living my life.
Yeah.
You should be doing the same, girl.
I didn't, you were like, I don't think she likes me, and I was like, oh, I don't know, you sometimes think people don't like you, and it's just, they're quiet or whatever. And then I was over there once, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She does not like you.
And that was such a relief to hear, too,
Yeah.
because it was I needed somebody external to come in and be like, oh, yeah, this is negative energy in here.
Yeah, she was very standoffish towards you. It was pretty crazy.
And it can be really hard. It's really hard when you live with people that you don't really get along with or you have problems with, because that's your space.
Yeah.
That's the only time that you get to decompress.
That must be what, a shitty marriage is like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get divorced more often, people.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, talk to me. Again, if you want to ask us for advice, hotmesscomedyhour@gmail.com.
Please do.
Normally we would go into our hot mess moment of the week, but we have been at it for about an hour, and we're having some technical difficulties again with the live stream.
Yeah.
We're going to get it up and running soon, guys. We're going to probably invest in some better Wi-Fi, some sort of hotspot situation. So we will address it, and thank you for sticking with us.
You guys are heroes.
Have a wonderful weekend.